We clinch continental qualification on the final day, and they're in here after a good ball from Lucas for Dane Scarlett to keep his composure and pick out the corner. It is Spurs who strike first in this opening pre-season friendly for us, and it's Dane Scarlett that's got the goal. Really did keep his cool in front of goal, the 17-year-old, after a neat move that found him in space. Winks to Lucas, and how about that for a first time through ball, releasing it perfectly into the path of the teenager. And Dane Scarlett does the rest. Struck it stylishly.
Son. Runners have made their move, and Bergwijn is through on goal here. Bergwijn to Son for the opening goal. Beautifully constructed by Tottenham Hotspur. And 11 minutes into his pre-season, Heung-min Son is already on the score sheet. Well, he's only been back training a couple of days, but he looks really sharp here. Selfless from Bergwijn, but lovely combination work between the front three. And Son, who got 22 goals last season, was one of the outstanding players in the Premier League, is already at it for the new campaign. Oh, great header, great goal. Lucas Moura at the near post with the flick on, and Spurs are 2 up. They're having fun. An outstanding goal from Lucas Moura. Spurs have been very threatening from their set pieces, and now they've taken one of them. That is the trademark Lucas Moura near post leap. Think of his goal against Manchester City at the Etihad. He's got a great spring, and he was up to guide that in. 2-0 Spurs. Scotsy. Oh, very good awareness. Son had made a super run in behind Colchester United. 3 options in the middle of note, and Dele is one of them. And the ball is into the net, and Spurs have scored again. 3-0 the lead, and it's Dele who's smiling this time. Well, what a great ball from the right back. Pascozzi into the channel. Son, who's already scored one and made one, has now made another. His cross getting a little flick on the way through. But it worked out favourably for Dele, who just had to get his body on it. And Spurs now lead by 3-0. Lucas Moura glides in field. Son's made his run. He's been seen. Son's onside and has scored it. This one will count. Heung-min Son with the opener, 10 minutes to half-time. Signed his new contract in the last few days. And scores as he always does. Cool finish. MK Dons 0, Spurs 1. Great awareness. And against this very organised MK Dons defence, that's exactly what they needed. Great ball, Lucas Moura. And Son scoops it around the keeper. Not a bad centre forward. Sonny's at it again. They take a little bit of the pressure in terms of holding midfield off Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. The pair could play together, of course. Great skill, Lucas Moura, outstanding. Son is through here. Dele scores on his return to Stadium MK. Wearing the captain's armband, you couldn't write it. And Spurs are 2 up. Dele takes a bow back at his former home, and Spurs lead by 2-0. Lucas Moura, great invention here, look at that. And then the pass into Son was perfect, and this time he did lay it on, and it was simple for Dele, who rolled it into the net. It's a brilliant, brilliant goal. Scored 24 times in 88 games for MK Dons, and now he's scored against them. Son with the assist, and they sing Delhi's name. All given to Lucas Moura. It's a gift. Lucas Moura shoots and rolls it in. That's a really good finish from Lucas Moura. Once again, MK Dons dispossessed near their own penalty area. And this time the Brazilian, who's running, it's been fantastic, has now been rewarded with a goal of his own. 3-0. Just too casual. Far too casual, and Lucas Moura, who's a master at turning over the ball, breaks away from Darling. And it's a really precise finish. Scored that header against Colchester United last week. Bergwijn. Lucas Moura available on the right-hand side, and he takes over. Lucas Moura, Son on the outside, lays it to Delhi instead. But Chelsea up bodies back here. Lucas Moura surely to pull the trigger, and he does, and the deflection takes it in, and Spurs have got one back. Mendy couldn't do anything about it, and Lucas Moura, who's looked really sharp in pre-season with his goals and assists, has made it 2-1. It was a good attack, and Delhi eventually worked it back into Lucas Moura, and it's a huge nick off a Chelsea defender. Both Rudiger and Alonso were trying to get in the way of it. Lucas Moura, who made that error in part for the opening goal here, has now scored himself down that end. 2-1. One back by Spurs. Lucas Moura does well. Bergwijn. Can he get the angle here, Bergwijn? I think he has, you know. And he scored it! Steven Bergwijn has levelled the game. That's the goal in pre-season that he needed. The front three combine, and Mendy is beaten again. From 2-0 down, it's 2-2. Well, it's careless from Chelsea. Lucas Moura turns it over, and then Spurs spring into life. And Bergwijn just got enough of a gap away from Chalobah to drive the ball under the legs of Mendy. Lucas Moura. The Celso's onside here. The flag will stay down. Son wants it. Oh, and the cutback. Not accurate enough from Heung-min Son. Tanganga tangling and fighting. Very clever. Oh, and Tanganga's done so well. Son, goal! Tottenham Hotspur take the lead in this North London derby. And of course, it's Heung-min Son. It's great to hear the fans back here celebrating a goal again. And Heung-min Son delivers. Japhet Tanganga, absolutely crucial in this goal. Great work with Lo Celso, but great strength. And Heung-min Son, so cool and composed. The fight from Tanganga here. And here on the second ball, as he had to hold off the challenge of a defender. And he cuts it back perfectly, and Son rattles it in. Scorer of 22 goals last season. He loves facing Arsenal.